Hello my fellow explorers of the past. On this cosmic adventure, we will investigate the origins of the Anunnaki, the objects of their veneration, the myths that surround them, and the iconic depictions of these beings. The secrets of the heavenly creatures who were formerly among us humans are about to be revealed. Unveiling the mysterious story of the Anunnaki, we set off on an incredible trip into the core of Mesopotamian mythology today. It is time for us to go out on an adventure that has no bounds. Anunnaki is a name with Sumerian origins. It is a derivation of En, the sky deity. It means princely offspring or offspring of En. Variations like Danununa, Da, Nuna, Kedört, Lene, or Dalunjana, Denotetis. The major function of these celestial creatures, who were said to be descended from Enki, the deity of the sky and the goddess of the earth, respectively, was to decide the destinies of humans. An intriguing feature, mostly attested in literary works, is the worship of the Anunnaki. Every member of the Anunnaki caste had their own temple, unlike some gods who had group cults. While full-body images of the Anunnaki are still a mystery, glimpses into their personalities have been spotted here and there, and they're fascinating. Deities in Mesopotamian religion were frequently portrayed as enormous, anthropomorphic beings with supernatural abilities. Their horned crowns were decorated with intricate gold and silver embellishments, and they wore melam, an enigmatic material, to demonstrate their heavenly magnificence. Cult sculptures were highly revered by the ancient Mesopotamians because they were seen as tangible representations of their gods, who were believed to live in heaven. It was necessary to dress and feed these sculptures with great care. During religious festivals, cult sculptures would be transported by boats and chariots, as temples were seen as the actual dwelling places of the gods. An important decision-making body, the Assembly of the Gods, resembled a heavenly analogue of modern legislative bodies. The Anunnaki, or the mighty seven gods who decree, were linked to the sky god and in Sumerian mythology. Their divine functions are difficult to decipher due to contradictory descriptions and conflicting stories. In the poem Enki and the World Order, the Anunnaki honor Enki and make decisions about humanity's destinies. They were formerly powerful celestial beings. Each major deity in Sumerian mythology was associated with a particular city and was therefore known as its patron. Take Inanna's descent into the Netherworld as an example. It has 7 Anunnaki who act as judges. Deities including Inanna, Utu, Nanna, An, Enlil, and Enki were associated with particular planets and celestial bodies through these astrological relationships. The Anunnaki underwent a transformation in Akkadian, Babylonian, and Assyrian traditions, becoming chthonic deities of the underworld. During the Old Babylonian period, the Igigi were brought in and were occasionally mistaken for the Anunnaki. Highlighting their intricate cosmology and relationships with humanity, the Anunnaki are portrayed in the Akkadian epic of Gilgamesh as judges of the underworld during the Great Flood. The Babylonian Enuma Elish describes how Marduk established a hierarchical system by giving the Anunnaki certain roles. There is a hostile portrayal of the Anunnaki in the poem of Era. The story goes like this: a Neo-Assyrian book describes how the Anunnaki were led by Marduk into Nippur, which led to a flood and subsequent disputes among the gods. The Anunnaki are portrayed in the Hittite and Hurrian traditions as demigods who were sent out to the underworld in the 2nd millennium BC. In order to make sure that promises were kept, Hittite rites would call upon the ancient gods, who were named specifically. The mysterious Anunnaki are deeply ingrained in the mythology of ancient Mesopotamia and continue to have a spellbinding fascination for modern audiences. The complex universe of these ancient gods who shaped the religious and cultural landscapes of distant civilizations may be better understood by delving into their mythology, worship, iconography, and history.